Hello, my name is Adam Newman, and I am a freshman at the University of Southern Indiana. Today I'll be giving a brief presentation over stress management, specifically using physical activity to deal with this stress. What is stress? We all know that it's something that we do not want to deal with. But stress is defined as the pressure or tension exerted on a material object. Stress management refers to the wide spectrum of techniques that are used to try and control your levels of stress. Like I said before, I'll be talking to you about physical activity as the managing technique, while briefly giving a few examples of other stress management techniques. So how stress affects us. Stress is an inevitable part of life. 7 out of 10 adults in the United States say they experience stress or anxiety daily. Most say it interferes at least moderately with their lives, according to the most recent ADA survey on stress and anxiety disorders. Most people will start to feel stress in their adult lives. Most commonly, you'll start to feel stress in high school and definitely throughout college. When stress affects the brain with its many nerve connections, the rest of the body will feel impacted as well. If your body feels better, so does your mind. So physical activity. A physical activity is any bodily movement produced by skeletal muscles that requires energy expenditure. Many people, especially Americans, are not getting enough physical activity, which leads to sedentary lifestyles that can cause depression, and more commonly obesity, which leads to depression as well. You may be wondering how physical activity has anything to do with dealing with stress, but you'll be surprised to learn how correlated these two things are. There are many other benefits to physical activity. Physical activity can help control your weight, strengthens your bones and your muscles. It reduces your risk of cardiovascular disease, reduces your risk of type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. This reduces your risk of some particular cancers. Most importantly, physical activity improves your mental health and it improves your mood. All these different things that physical activity does for you helps reduce stress. If you don't control your weight and you put your body in danger of these diseases, cancers, you'll be hit with a whole new level of stress that nobody wants to deal with. So how does physical activity help manage this stress? So in this section I'll be talking about the things that actually happen in your body while you're exercising that helps your body kind of scientifically deal with this stress. So first of all, physical activity produces endorphins, which are chemicals in the brain that act as natural painkillers, and it also improves your ability to sleep, which in turn reduces stress. Other activities that produce endorphins are meditation, acupuncture, massage therapy, breathing deeply, things like that. Physical activity helps you focus on something other than your stressors, so while you're doing this physical activity, it puts your mind in a different state, which momentarily helps you forget about the stresses that you're dealing with. So how does this pertain to me particularly? As a young college student, stress is one of the most common feelings for me. You have the pressure of academics, money, family, and for me, I'm playing a college sport, which brings a whole world of another pressure and stresses me out to the max. But if I didn't play soccer, I think that I'd be more stressed out than I am now. Working out daily and getting good amounts of exercise helps me in a variety of ways. When I play soccer, it kind of just clears my mind. All the stressful things in my life are just no longer present in my mind, so it helps just clear my head when I'm having a rough day or I'm feeling stressed out. I just like to run and go do something physical to get my mind off of something. So what happens if you don't control your stress? Well, we've all dealt with some stress in instances of stress. For most of us, stress has not caused any severe consequences, hopefully, and hopefully you don't run into that problem. But the most common severe problem that comes with dealing with stress is depression. People who are depressed deal with feelings of despondency and dejection. This affects how we feel, think, and act. Many people who are suffering from severe depression have suicidal thoughts. Also, did you know that more women are diagnosed with depression than men are? There are many explanations for this. Fluctuating hormone levels, strong genetic predisposition, more ruminative than men, generally more invested in relationships than men, which is sad, I hate to say, but true. Women live longer than men, and they're more likely to seek out diagnosis of depression. So now that you know a little bit about stress management and how physical activity can help you with stress management, I hope that you can take this information and use it wisely to help deal with your stress. Thank you.